lot of credit to BU. Had a really good weekend. They played well both games. I thought we started much better tonight. Had our chances, had good looks in the first, but they were able to get saves and capitalize on their chances. You know, you can't give up 2 shorthanded goals and be successful in Hockey East. So anywhere really. So that was a big thing. Our power play had been strong for a while now, but you can't go 2 against and none for and win a game. But I thought they played much tighter defensively. Like I said, we got some chances, but it didn't feel like there was as much open ice. We did a good job. Not a ton of outnumbered rushes. We snuck a couple. James had a couple good looks, but Goroff played very well on theirs. And said they had some great shots. Were able to capitalize on their chances. You know, little details add up, especially when you're not scoring. We've had 3 games now. We've had trouble putting pucks in the net. We passed up on a lot of shots tonight. When he makes a couple great saves like that, you start to be too perfect. And we had a couple looks, I think 2-on-1. So Conmee, both had looks, and we never got a puck to the net. So that's something you just have to stay with it, even when their goalie's playing well. So important to stay with it and keep peppering them. You get one off a skate or you get a rebound, and then everyone feels better about it. But right now it was, like I said, a lot of good things that they did, and then us just not being quite detailed enough on our end. So we have to recover from this. Fun part of the season coming up here. Get back to capitalizing, hopefully, but definitely playing, you know, the right way to play winning hockey.
Questions?
I guess how nice was it for Jelvik to get?
Sure. Yep. Yeah. It's been so long for him. So to get a goal, a good shot, I'm sure it felt really good. But again, I was hoping he could keep going. Yeah, he played better tonight than last night, and hopefully that just continues. He gets up to speed. It's a good weapon. He's a good weapon for us.
How do you teach your players to kind of go up against a player like Pujols?
Yeah, he was dancing tonight. He was very good. Yeah, try and stay in front of him, really. You almost have to rely, you do have to rely on everyone else behind him, behind you doing their job, because he takes all your attention. And if you try and have 2 agendas, if you try and block a shot, then you're really in danger of getting walked by him. So, well, for us, we think like you just got to shadow him. Like the best result we had against him was when we kind of passed him off, and it ended up being 3 guys switching off and taking him up top when he was dancing on the blue line like that. But you know, he's got great feet, great deception, vision. So when he was active like he was tonight, it takes everybody to concentrate. I guess we got lucky on the one that he missed. It was an incredible move, but he still was able to sneak up, and he was a huge factor in the game.
Just talk about UMass and Northeastern coming up.
Yep.
You got to get right after this. You know, going into the tournament, you don't want to stumble into the Hockey East tournament.
No, you don't. And they're UMass playing really well. I don't know what their result is.
Tied last I saw.
Tied, but
No, so just the urgency.
yeah, the urgency of the situation. It comes down to details. Like I said, we were much better tonight, especially starting. But if you don't score, everything is magnified. So that's why the defensive side of it is so important. Some nights pucks are going in, and you make a couple defensive mistakes, and it doesn't hurt you. But if pucks aren't going in, and usually at the end of the year, everything tightens down, you really have to focus on that. See the last few big games, it's all 2-1, 2-1, you know. Not a lot of offense when it gets down to the end of the year, so we have to be diligent with that, not give free opportunities, especially when we're on the power play, and get back to the good stuff. Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing here, but Pandolfo talked about just how important it was for BU to get out of the first period tied. Did it feel like a missed opportunity for your?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we had some good pressure in the first. We had a lot of shots, moving the puck well, and nothing went in. So that's, game goes like that sometimes, but you have to stay with it and still be patient. When you get frustrated because you're not cashing in on your opportunities, and then you open it up a little bit, or you get a little too aggressive, then that can turn badly for you. But yeah, it was we had a much better start than we did last night. Unfortunately, we didn't come out with a lead.
You're going into that second intermission, you're only down one, you know you're coming out with about 1:40 or so of power play to start that third period. What were you kind of saying to the team, getting them ready to go back out there and have that 5-on-4 play?
Yeah, like I said, our power play's been moving it really well, and we had good looks on the first one tonight. So, you know, they've been together for a few games now. They've got a good feel. They understand, because it's our fourth time against BU, what to do. So, you know, we just talked about our usual things, what we're going to look for, but Cole beat our guys back up ice. That's a huge turn of events. You hope to go out there, get a goal, get right back in it, and it went the other way. So we weren't talking about changing anything. We just have to execute, and we did.